Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Ruben Amorim's first press conference, praising injured players, addressing Manchester United's missteps under Ten Hag, and making a bold statement ahead of the clash with Ipswich Town. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Ruben Amorim praises Luke Shaw, urges caution in his return. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has spoken highly of the club's longest-serving player ahead of their Premier League clash with Ipswich Town. The Red Devils resume their campaign at Portman Road this Sunday, with Amorim set to take charge for the first time after being appointed during the international break. During his pre-match press conference, Amorim refrained from offering a detailed update on team news, but provided an encouraging update on Luke Shaw. Amorim said, "Luke, for example, is feeling fine, but we have to build his fitness during games, so we have to be careful. I think he's a very good player, so I will take care of him, and I want these kinds of players that are important in our squad for a long period and not just for a game." The £23 million rated defender has yet to feature for United this season due to muscular injuries. Shaw's 2023-24 campaign was also plagued by fitness issues, limiting him to just 15 appearances. Amorim appears mindful of Shaw's injury history and is unlikely to risk rushing him back into action, a misstep former manager Erik Ten Hag was criticized for in similar situations. Sunday's encounter will see United line up in Amorim's favored 3-4-3 formation, which he has already begun implementing in training. The manager hinted at the possibility of using fullbacks and wingback roles, as adapting the squad's natural wingers to the position will take time. Diogo Dalot and Noussair Mazraoui are expected to start as wingbacks, with Mazraoui possibly deployed on the left. The Moroccan international has impressed Amorim with his ball control and ability to make inverted runs into midfield. On the other hand, Dalot, who has struggled when playing as a left-back, will likely occupy his more natural position on the right. Ruben Amorim identifies Man United's two biggest weaknesses under Erik Ten Hag. Ruben Amorim has identified two key weaknesses that Manchester United developed under former manager Erik Ten Hag and has vowed to address them as he takes charge of the club. Amorim, who joined from Sporting Lisbon, is preparing for his debut game as United's manager this weekend against Ipswich Town. Following Ruud van Nistelrooy's brief but successful stint as caretaker manager, Amorim is determined to build on the momentum with a fresh approach. Reflecting on the team's struggles, Amorim emphasized the need to fix two critical issues. Speaking at his introductory press conference, he said, "We lose the ball too often and we need to be better at running back. That's clear to everybody. Sometimes it's not about changing big things but focusing on the small details, and that's where I can help a lot." This weekend's match against Ipswich provides Amorim with an opportunity to push United into the top half of the Premier League table. However, the Portuguese manager acknowledged that turning the club's fortunes around will not be an overnight task. He stressed that while progress is possible, achieving major success will require time and patience. "I have a contract for 2.5 years. In 2 years, you'll see if I'm the right person for this process. Clubs that win in this league have been building their projects for years. I understand the importance of winning something along the way, but real transformation will take more than just 2.5 years." Looking ahead, Amorim's first home game as United's manager will be in a European clash against Norwegian side Bodo/Glimt. The match at Old Trafford represents a significant milestone in his tenure, marking the team's return to European competition under his guidance. When asked if he could make an immediate impact, Amorim expressed confidence. "People might think it's impossible, but I believe it's possible. There's room for growth as a team. We need to improve in many areas, including our understanding of the game. It's a different playing style, and we're implementing changes mid-season." Amorim also highlighted the need to enhance the team's physical condition to match the demands of the Premier League. "I'm not sure how long it will take, but I understand that at Manchester United, we must win games. I won't ask for endless time, but I also know we have to build steadily to win titles." Closing his remarks, Amorim expressed his excitement about leading the team in one of the most competitive leagues in the world. "This is the strongest league globally, and we have much to improve. Winning games is the priority, and through that, we can aim for titles. This is Manchester United. We know what is expected of us. As Manchester United embarks on a new journey under Ruben Amorim, what are your thoughts on his approach to addressing the team's weaknesses, such as ball retention and defensive transitions? Do you believe his focus on small but impactful changes can bring the Red Devils back to winning ways? Or do you think more drastic measures are needed to compete at the highest level? Amorim sets bold vision for Manchester United ahead of Ipswich clash. Ruben Amorim has officially stepped into the managerial hot seat at Manchester United, gearing up for his first match in charge against Ipswich Town at Portman Road this Sunday. Confidence radiated from the Portuguese coach during his introductory press conference, as he showcased a calm but determined demeanor to rebuild the fallen English giants. If self-belief could earn points, United might already be top of the table under Amorim's guidance. In just under 25 minutes, Amorim exuded a refreshing charisma and clarity of vision that many felt was lacking under Erik Ten Hag's turbulent tenure. Yet, words alone will not suffice. What the new manager needs are wins and silverware to restore United's lost glory. The task is daunting, but Amorim's methodical and thoughtful approach suggests he may be the right man to navigate the challenge. Unlike his predecessors, Amorim refrained from making grandiose promises about winning the league. Instead, he provided a clear and honest assessment of the job at hand. Now 39 years old, he becomes the sixth permanent manager since Sir Alex Ferguson's departure in 2013, a period during which United has failed to contend seriously for the Premier League title. Acknowledging the complexities of the job, Amorim pointed to the varied profiles of previous United managers, from trophy-laden veterans like Louis van Gaal and Jose Mourinho to club insiders like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and, most recently, Erik Ten Hag. Despite their differences, the results have been strikingly similar. We have to improve as a club. Every coach here needs time, but we also must win games. My goal is to do it in my way, our way. One of Amorim's first moves will be to implement his favored 3-4-3 formation, which brought success at Sporting Lisbon. While this requires United's players to adjust to a new philosophy, the manager made it clear that adaptation is non-negotiable. Amorim warned that those unwilling to align with his vision would find themselves on the sidelines. As a coach, you must commit fully to one way of playing. I believe so strongly in our approach that the players will believe in it too. There's no second option. We will adapt players where needed because this squad was built for a different system, but the core principles remain. Amorim hinted at subtle tactical changes that will gradually become apparent. You may not notice much from the starting lineup on Sunday, but during the game, you'll see differences in positioning, ball reception, and coverage. It's not about evolution or revolution. It's simply a new way of playing football. With that, Amorim left the room, ready to dive into preparations for Sunday's match. For United's underperforming squad, the message was clear. A new era is underway. Whether this marks a turning point in the club's fortunes remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, Amorim is ready to do it his way. As Manchester United prepares for a fresh start under Ruben Amorim, what are your expectations for his tenure? Do you think his reliance on the 3-4-3 formation and his no-compromise philosophy will spark the turnaround the club desperately needs? Or do you foresee challenges in getting the squad to adapt mid-season? How confident are you that this marks the beginning of a successful new era for United? Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.